Good morning and welcome back to your weekend unboxing here on Gaming with ADHD, where today we're going to be taking a look at the recently released Camel Up card game. Now, this is based on the board game Camel Up, which features players betting on a camel race and trying to win the most money compared to the other players. So this is a new format. Our family is a big fan of the Camel Up board game. So when my wife saw this, she said, you know what? I want to give this one a go, and we picked it up. Now, before we go ahead and get into this, do make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I do try to put out a few videos each week covering all sorts of tabletop content, and I'd love for you to come along and see what we have to share. In addition, there are links down below to Facebook, Twitter, where we also post our links to our videos so that you can get notified that way if you prefer. All right, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so this is, first off, it's a nice little compact package. As you can see, there's my hand. It's an average size hand. Nice little, small box. List of contents. Recommends ages 8 and up, 2 to 6 players, anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. Now, the interesting thing is, that's about what you're going to play the normal game in. So, I'm kind of curious to see how this is different. We'll see what we can get from the rules, but I don't want to just sit here reading rules, so I might just skim through some of that. So, again, these unboxings, it's more to just kind of get a first impression. Obviously, we got a punch out of some tokens, 12-page rule book, but obviously we've got listing of all of the contents. All right, so there's 5 racing camels and then the crazy camel. 12 racetrack cards, so that I'm kind of curious about. Leg betting winner cards. So shortcut marker, Fennec marker. All right. So the setup, you're going to have the camels, looks like, go in a straight line. Let's zoom in a little bit. Whoop, wrong direction. But, again, you're still setting up a track. I'm going to guess the crazy camel goes the opposite direction. Still stacking camels. Alright, so I'm very curious about this because of the fact that it kind of seems like it seems just like an alternate version of the original game. So I will have to dig into the rules, obviously. I will make sure to get a review of Camel Up out first, because I'll be honest, we really do like the game. It's great for, teaching new players, things like that. So, all right, we've got our cardboard tokens, nice linen finish. All right. You have coins in 1s and 5s. Let's zoom in a little bit. So I like these. These are more or less the same as the original coins, but there's nice little details on them. I mean, let's be honest. It's a token. At the end of the day, but you get them in 1s and 5s. Again, good detail on it. Nothing super fancy. But also nice that you're getting the plastic ones as opposed to just some more cardboard. So my guess is they probably just used the same. I'd have to actually go get it, but my guess is that they're using the same coins. So they already have it. Easy enough to just go ahead and print it up. Get another set of camels. These have a little different texture on the plastic. probably just a finish that came out of the manufacturing process. But otherwise, I mean, it's 6 camels designed to stack on top of each other. Very important for Camel Up. Alright, we then have 2 sets of cards. Ooh! Baggies. If you're a long-time viewer, you know I like it when a game gives me baggies. And we get those. So that's actually... Alright. They're already trying to take into consideration how you're going to store this once you're done. Alright, so let's look at the cards real quick. Alright, so I'm guessing these are probably wager cards because they are based on the camel color. Or probably movement, actually. Overall, I mean, the cards are all nice. Again, linen finish. The art's really nice. Here is our racetrack. I'm guessing 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So there's the finish line. There. Got the rest of the purple movement. These look like... Oh, okay, so this is going to be a rules adjustment based on the number of players. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Got wagering cards, winner cards, more wagering cards. Okay, so, all right, I realize a lot of this is not necessarily going to make some sense. And even right now, I'll be honest, I am kind of guessing because you saw me. I opened this up and I have not read the rules yet. But it looks like a little bit just of a simplified version of the Camel Up board game. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. There are a lot of games where they do just get a little too complicated, or maybe you just don't even have the space for it. So sometimes, a standard kitchen table is only 3 feet by 5 feet. Maybe you don't necessarily have a lot of room for it, so something like this could be a little bit more efficient. Maybe it's easier to play on a coffee table. I don't know. Like I said, just opened it up, have to dig through it and figure that out. But do come back. I will have a review on the actual game. Honestly, just from the presentation alone, I do think we're going to like it. Camel Up #1 is a good game in the first place, so if they're able to translate this and just keep the mechanics a little bit simpler, I think it's going to go over really well. So, that's my first impression. I like what I'm seeing, and you know what? We will let you know in our review later. So, with that out of the way, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss any future content. But other than that, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.